Maybe you're like me and you struggle to stay consistent in things that actually matters. For example, you struggle to stay consistent with your fitness goal. You struggle to stay consistent with, the business you want to start. You struggle to stay consistent with whatever it is that's going to help you get to that next level in life that you want to get to, right? Right now it's 12 in the midnight, right? And I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, like, why do I feel like I've been stuck in the same position for a very long time? When I mean the same position, I'm talking about financially. I feel like financially I haven't been, close to where I would like to be, things like that. But not just financially, just things in general, like in life, right? I'm not where I would like to be. And I'm thinking to myself, why is it that, things is not moving for me? Like, what's going on? Well, in this video, I'm just really speaking from my heart. And, yeah, I'm like 24 years of age. I'm going to be 25 next month. So with that being said, I feel like, let's say you're somebody who is around my age, that feeling where, you just feel like you're behind, you're not really moving forward. Like, there's people your age or people like around the same age group as you, or maybe a little older, or whatever the case may be, that you see probably like be like, damn, like how come they are able to achieve this and I'm not, basically sometimes you get in your head, you're like, damn, like, why is that I'm not doing this and that? I mean, in all reality, it's not really good to compare yourself to others, because in all reality, everybody got their own thing in life and whatever. But the point of this video is that me personally, I feel like, I have been stuck in the same place for the past year or so, or 2 years financially. The reason being is because, if I'm to be honest with myself, I lack consistency and true discipline in things that can truly help me to move forward in life. And that is something I'm struggling with, and that is something I myself need help with conquering. For example, right now, if I could mention one thing that if I, put all my all into, will help me get in a better financial situation. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but eventually it would help me. For example, getting my certification to become a personal trainer. Right now, I work I have two part-time jobs. Just basically just to survive, or whatever the case may be, right? Not really doing much financially with those jobs. However, me becoming a personal trainer, I'm already good with the gym. Me becoming a personal trainer, and acquiring clients and stuff like that, that would help me make more money, right? But for some reason, I struggle to stay consistent with studying every single day in order to pass my exam and get my certification. I'm in this program called NASM, right? So with this program, it's a 30 chapter, course, right? So you have to finish the course before you can take the test. And I've been taking this course for a very long time, let's say 4 to 5 months, right? And I am still, I'm basically like halfway through the course. But given the amount of time that I've had, I should have been done with the course, or at least close to finishing, right? But I struggle with studying every day. Now, the excuse maybe I come up with, or that could seem valid, is the fact that, I go to work and stuff like that. When I come back, I be tired. But in all reality, given the fact that I want to better myself financially, I shouldn't really be having no excuse, right? I'm making this video because I just want to expose myself in a way, right? Because I feel like what it is like I lack true discipline. And I'm not just talking about discipline to where like just baby discipline. I'm talking about like hardcore discipline where, you basically doing what you say you would do regardless of how you feel. That I don't have yet. You get what I'm saying? I'm disciplined in other areas, like for example, with my diet, with going to the gym, stuff like that. Like, you know, I'm disciplined in those areas. But in the area of, oh, doing what I say I would do, regardless of how I feel, I don't have that discipline yet. And that is something I need to work towards on in order for me to be successful in this life. Truthfully, I feel like what hurt the most is the fact that I know me personally, I'm meant to be more. Like truly and honestly, like I truly believe like I'm not born to be average. I'm not supposed to be an average person. So the fact that I know that and I feel like I'm not doing anything about it, it truly hurts my soul, right? Every single day I go to sleep thinking like, damn, like when is it all gonna be over? When I mean over, like when is all this gonna be over? When am I finally gonna lock in and never look back? When am I gonna stop being distracted? And when am I gonna stay focused on the mission? When is all of this gonna be over? I truly sit there and I ask myself that, right? I feel like I am too comfortable and I don't want to be, but it's so hard to just get out of that comfort zone where, when I mean comfort zone, like for example, you know, scrolling on my phone all the time or just having the same, like doing the same routine I've been doing, like, you feel me? Sometimes it can seem hard to just get out of and completely start living a different life compared to what you were living. Like, this is for my channel, Kester Unfiltered. So like I'm being truthful, right? When you come across this video and you have any tips for me on basically how you can, what can help, whatever, I would truly appreciate it. But this is truly how I feel. Like, I know I am meant for more. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know I am not born to be average. You probably feel the same way too. You probably know, like, damn, like I am not born to be average. You know, people tell me that. People tell me like, damn, like, given your character, given like, you know, your, like how you are, like you are supposed to be more than what you are right now, right? And I know that too for myself, but I haven't been able to crack the code. Like, if I'm being real with you, like I haven't been able to crack the code. I haven't been able to be like, damn, like, no, I finally got it. Like, okay, I can stay focused. I can do this. I can do that. Like, I haven't been. And to be honest, I do believe also, like, I have an idea what I want to do with my life. Like, for example, when I'm really into fitness, like calisthenics is my thing. It's something I've been doing for a long time. That's how I built my physique, you know. Once I first discovered that, I kind of fell in love with it and I wanted to make it a big thing. I even have another YouTube channel called Kester where I posted a lot of fitness videos in there. But even with that, like at some point, like I was consistent for a period of time, then I wasn't consistent anymore. But right now, like I'm injured. Like I have a growing injury to where it's like I haven't really been in the gym. So that's another thing that is like, damn, you know. But I'm in physical therapy, so I would take care of that, or I'm actually taking care of it. So soon enough, I'll be back in the gym. But like me personally, I feel like, you know, I have an idea of what I want to do, which is, you know, making fitness content, but not just regular fitness content. I mean, like doing it to where it's like I'm able to actually grow from this, right? Like I'm able to show the world what I am capable of doing, you know, like my skills, my abilities and stuff like that. And from there, like starting my own business with fitness, right? Helping people get in shape, helping people eat better, helping people do this and that, right? Start my own business from there. But that would require me to put in the work through consistency and focus. You get what I'm saying? And that is something that I've been trying to work on, because if I'm being real with you, I wouldn't be happy with myself 5 to 10 years from now. I'm in the same position. I truly would not be happy with myself. So if there's any way anybody watching this video can like help in the terms of like maybe, I don't know what worked for you, whatever the case may be, that could probably work for me as well. But I just know I'm meant for more. Like, I just know, like, I'm not born to be average. I know I am born to be somebody in life, to be like a man who can provide, protect, motivate, inspire, help. That's just what I know God brought me here. I feel it on the inside. And I must fulfill that which God brought me here to do. That's the only way I can, if I die tomorrow, I will be happy with myself, right? So another reason why I even created this channel is because, things like this, I would like to talk about, but with who? Nobody in real life I can really talk about this with. So I just come here and speak my mind. But yeah, this is really me speaking how how, what is going on, stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? I'm really not where I want to be in life. Not even close. Financially, not there. And yeah, I don't know, but with God, I know things is possible. Like I said, I'm really struggling right now with staying focused and being consistent over the long period of time. I start doing some, I get consistent for like a week or two, and I just fall off and then go back in. It's like the inconsistency is dragging on why I haven't been able to really achieve something meaningful. Like, again, when I mean again, is like, for example, like with myself physically, I was able to achieve something meaningful towards, like, I went from, being a very out of shape, skinny dude to a very ripped, dude that people really look up to physically, with fitness. And I'm trying to take that same energy and put it all over, in all areas of my life. You know what I'm saying? So my brothers, if you are somebody who's also struggling to be consistent in life and stay focused and stay disciplined, I just want you to know, for you to keep trying. You're not alone. Like, I just made this video exposing myself, so keep trying, my brother. Again, this is Kester Unfiltered. I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.